The Egyptian police were ready for trouble today. They put up a 10-foot-high concrete barrier blocking the path to the US Embassy. We went to Friday prayers at the Istiqama Mosque, where the Imam spoke about the film that's provoked so much outrage. They made it to create bad blood between Muslims and Christians, he said. We should take this matter to the United Nations. Many people here are still angry about the film, but the demonstrations in Cairo were much smaller than feared. The Muslim Brotherhood, the Islamist group that came to power last year, had called for large protests. But today they called them off and held an uneventful march on Tahrir Square, the birthplace of the Egyptian revolution.
Now that the Muslim Brotherhood is running the government, they don't like chaotic demonstrations. One of the slogans that we've heard people chanting here today is the word peaceful.
As Egyptians look to the US for aid and investment, they know that violent protests are damaging. This morning, the country's president, Mohamed Morsi, condemned attacks against foreign diplomats and said that Muslims have a duty to protect embassies. Not everyone in Egypt agrees with him. On the road that leads to the US Embassy, a few dozen young men threw stones at the riot police brought in to control them. But today, an overwhelming majority of Egyptians decided it wasn't worth taking to the streets over an offensive film.
Holly Williams is joining us over a relatively peaceful Tahrir Square in the middle of Cairo. Holly, why did the Muslim Brotherhood call off these demonstrations?
Well, both President Obama and the Secretary of Defense, Leon Panetta, have had telephone conversations with their Egyptian counterparts, and we know that they've discussed embassy security. But also, the Muslim Brotherhood is not politically naive. They know that violence looks bad, and because they're Islamists, they can say to their supporters, we know that you're angry, we're angry too, but violence won't work.
Quieter in Cairo, at least for now. Holly, thanks very much.